The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Anil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Someone said they had this on their bingo cards. If you had this on your bingo cards, I'm telling you right now, I never did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna try to see if I can lie to save face with this one. I did not have this on my bingo card. I didn't have this on my bingo card. Leticia says, O'Neill, I called this hookup weeks ago. If you had this on your bingo card, Leticia, and I'm gonna give you credit for it, you got credit. Never had this on my bingo card, Leticia. This one was not on my bingo card. This is a whole left field. This is how you surprise me. I'm now very, very surprised. If this is what it is, it's going to be, I'm very, very surprised. But I'm willing to hear from the audience this morning. Good morning, friends. Happy Memorial Day. People saying it's a perfect match. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Happy Memorial Day. So I guess today's the day that the veterans served. Is that what it is? That's correct. He's a lonely man. Happy Memorial Day to everyone right now. I hope today you have a wonderful day. What am I gonna do today? I don't know. Rest. That's all I'm gonna do today. Rest. I'm going to try to get some rest. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I did not have this on my bingo card, and I really want to hear what y'all think about this. I want to hear what everyone thinks about this. I really want to hear about this. It was on your bingo card as well, Jerina. If it was on your bingo card, that's fine. If this was on your bingo card, you've won me basically. If this was on your bingo card, was this on your bingo card? Can you please let me know if this was on your bingo card? Please let me know. Was this on your bingo card? Was this on your bingo card? And don't, people, let me give credit to people who really it's on their bingo card. It was not on my bingo card, so, hold on. Was this on your bingo card? If you saw this hookup, then hey, you deserve some credit, and I'm going to give it to you this morning. I did not see this. I did not see this. Because I want listen to me, adventurous. I don't think you understand how much I want to see the reaction from the other two girls. Because this now is going to be something totally different. Was this on your bingo card? If it was, come out of the woodwork so I can give you some credit. Come out of the woodwork. Come out the woodwork, friends. If this was on your bingo card, was this on your bingo card? If it was, come out of the woodwork so I can give you credit and credit for it. Let me see who said this. Did not see this one. I didn't see it. I did not see it. Someone else saw this. I didn't see it. I don't know how I'm gonna see it, but it never up on bingo card. So I'm getting a lot of no's. If there anyone else that was on their bingo card. I saw, okay. Maybe I should have thought about it because Shayla and Denisha kept having very weird episodes. Shayla and Denisha kept having weird episodes, and generally the writers will create problems with the people that they're about to hook up. If they're going to hook up two people that you're with, then them generally do that. But I didn't see it. I'm not going to try to see if I can put myself in. I did not see it. You guys had me. No, you never see it. O'Neill, wait, a while ago, did you see the skit with Angelina and Brody? Like why Angelina said she has to call Shayla after seeing the lady's photo? No, I didn't see that. I'm going to have to look at it. So no, it was on your bingo card. The people who it was on their bingo card, if it was on your bingo card, somebody said it was Roan. That's what they say on the bingo card, Roan. This should be very, very interesting. You saw her with Roan. If you saw this on your bingo card with Antonia and think there, hey, I'm going to give you credit, total credit. I have to credit you because you saw it. But this is a whole new option. Moneyla, I swear to you, I don't think you understand, but I want to see how the audience is going to react to this. Because let me see this. I'm, at least him get somebody new for call. That is true. But let's get into it. Let's jump into it because I will have to also be very fair. Cause you know them going to come over here. You know, Amber fans are lurking in blindsided. Vans reviews, me blindsided. Vans, me never see it. I did not see it, Vans. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not see it. I didn't. This is not on my bingo card. This not that only bingo card at all. I don't know how I miss this one. Usually I can look through stories or whatever it is. But you know what? Let's get into it. Vans reviews, welcome into the house. Let's go.
No, you ain't have to get stuff this.
Stop it right there, so. Look here. Amber has not given this man any in 3 months. I think he's thirsty. Is Anthony thirsty? It's so good. I try to explain to the women them so when the man them get thirsty or something different. Is Anthony thirsty, friends? Because the look on the look, friends. You see the look. Y'all see the look. Is he thirsty? Hey, Anthony has left him. Amber has left Anthony dry. She don't leave nothing for him at all. Amber has left him dry. He's extremely thirsty. Him thirsty. She's left him dry. She's gone to Dave. He's in a drought. Vans reviews him in a drought, basically. Vans him in a one drought right now. He's dehydrated. Big time. I ain't mad at you, Anthony. I want you to get a win. At least a win, eh? Yes, Anthony has licked him lips. He is thirsty. I saw. And he's a brick right now. Them sounds stuck. So Leticia, I'm giving you 100% credit today. You get the credit today, Leticia. I commented several times in the chat. Someone new for Anthony outside of the circle after looking at Skitland. Denisha came to mind. Don't worry yourself, Leticia. I'm giving you 100% credit today. You are the what you call it now, the future thinker of the day. Not even O'Neill can get it today because you see it before I see it, Leticia. Yes, Anthony's thirsty. Anyone? Amber is a dummy as well, eh? Lord gosh, because she left Anthony, you know. I just said that yesterday that he's thirsty. He is thirsty. He is thirsty. Talk to me, your friends. Anthony is not on the level right now to be with Denisha. That's also true. That's also Trinidad Evan. I don't know. Is a very spicy girl right now for Anthony. But we'll get into it. The honeypot girl trying to get some from Wayne. Is honeypot trying to get something from Wayne? Is she starting something? It makes you want to start up something. I know she want to start up something. I know she want to start up something. It makes you want to start up something. I'm on it, yeah. Is honeypot girl trying to start something? I know you want to start up something. It makes you want to start up something. Is honeypot girl trying to start something? Friends, you know Skitland. Don't act like you don't know Skitland. Is honeypot girl trying to get some? Sometimes when these ladies act all tough, it means they're trying to get some, but that's just their way of getting some. Them act tough. But if the ladies them said no, I will have to succumb to the chat. I will have to succumb to the chat if that's what y'all say. Honeypot is all bitter. She's in her own way. Amber and Shayla are going to be pressed. Anthony may not be on her level, Evan, but she might be what he needs. You know what, Deborah? I think you may be onto something. Come talk to me here, sir. Amber has some competition now, and this is going to be extremely funny. Amber is going to take 50% and Anisha is going to spend the other 50%. And don't know what he's about to get into because Denisha is a street girl. Only do you think Denisha might be the one to make Amber come back for Anthony? Yes. Yes, Denisha is a nice looking girl. The writers spiced it up. Both their sons' name is Kai. Shayla will try to stop that relationship. Let's see how this goes. No, she wants him to feel guilty for dumping her. Where is the love for Shayla? I tried to tell people that there is no love. Charmaine, thank you very much. We tried to warn people. Anthony wanted some pum pum, and Denisha is a scammer indeed. Also, O'Neal Tamir is going to take Shayla's advice and go get Wayne back. Yeah, the teapot girl is bitter. So now we could see the teapot girl hiding this from Shayla. How many trips will Tamira make? She's trying to take a bunch of trips. Deborah is a bunch of trips now. This is like the umpteen trip. This is like the 40th trip now from what is it? What? Look here. What number trip is this from Tamir? Because Tamir has been taking a lot of trips to Wayne's house. What number trip is this? She's been taking a lot of trips to get her stuff from the Wayne's residence. How many more trips the teapot girl needs to get her stuff? I think that they're going to fall for each other. I hope so because we need the divorce to happen. So we're just celebrating this. Hold on, we actually love this. Yeah, she needs 3 more trips. How many more trips? How much more trips the honeypot girl need? 5 more. As many trips as possible. 4,000 trips. How much more trips you need? She's been taking a bunch of trips over there to pick up the stuff that she has, and she really didn't have. She never moved any furniture in there. 5011. It's oh gosh, 5011 trips. Oh good gosh, y'all are something, you know. Denisha will clean Anthony's pockets. She is what he likes, a former stripper. Ooh, okay. I really like Denisha. I don't know. I really liked Denisha. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all, friends. So I'm gonna. This is gonna take me a lot because I'm gonna have to get out of the bias. Anthony was only trying to put a wedge between Shayla and Amber's friendship to see if he could get fired from the podcast, but it never worked out. I see what you're saying, Charmaine. 9,000 tries. Good morning, O'Neal. Need to watch the Brody and Angelina skit. I definitely need to. I will give it a Brody and Angelina skit and see what I can do with that. Anthony likes strippers, and this will work. Anthony is exactly what Amber called him, a whore. Well, all right. I mean, look here. Okay, okay. But y'all men will sit in these comments and dog Amber out. We don't like this either. True to love, but she's over her man's house. What do you want him to do? I don't know as well too. True to love, I don't like this either. But again, at the end of the day, and it's wrong just the same. But my question to you is, what do you want Anthony to do though? What do you want him actually to do? And I always say to women, men cannot be categorized the same way as it doesn't go the same way because men tend to basically go around and sleep around all over the place. It is men that is fighting to control that urge and not women. This is the other person that Amber was talking about. Denisha will get roses sent to the job. Anthony only deals with strippers and scammers, and this is his world. How can Shayla control what Anthony does? Well, I mean, I know she'll go try and get into it. Of course, the man is a thirsty O'Neal. Amber cut him off, and Iman has blocked his backup plan. Admittedly, this is a nice twist. Somebody new, and it would do what? Irritate Shayla. I don't know what else to say. Look here. People already started to go off. What do you want me to say, friends? I don't know. I don't know. Look here. I really like the Denisha character. Let me ask y'all this. Do you like the Denisha character? Let me put so far in it. So far. Because the character them change as time go by and them get weird. I don't know anything about her. All I know is that she's a stripper. I know she's one of those more streetwise kind of girls. So in other words, she's gonna be rougher. Do you like Denisha, the character? She's been pretty solid so far. That's all I know about her. That's all I know about her. I don't really know too much more about her when I'm the backstory or anything, so I don't have anything to go off of.
Make it look good.
No, they're not.
You make it look fly.
Just a little extra sauce.
Extra sauce. I like that. I like that. You got. Dang. I'm sorry. I don't mean to stare. You know.
It's okay.
Oh, it's okay. You saying take all this in? You want me to take all this in? Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment.
Okay. So what do you like to you do? That's
You know what I like about that though? At least Anthony has stated that him have a son. Now, I wanted to see him say him married. Please do not corrupt the Denisha character. Makes sense. She is a snake along with her friend Momo. Ah, I see. So y'all know some more. I don't know too much about Denisha. At first, I did not. But she has grown on me when she started working with Tamira. I think that's where she grown on me a little bit too. She's different from Duck Lips, okay? Denisha speaks her mind. Tamira keeps getting a little bit by little bit by bit. She's not gonna get everything. Cornball with all the lame, see? He remembers her and Momo from the strip club. Tamira is going to fill her in on what's going on with the Trump and Amber, basically. So in other words, that's what it is. Yes, she's a good girl. Speeder, better than Momo, okay? Definitely like Denisha. She isn't like Shayla and she can't stand Shayla. So let's see how this works out. Anthony, bye. Where you want him? True to love, I want to know where you want Anthony to end up. One want him to end up. Because he has to get somebody. Or is it that Amber must get a man, but nobody else, don't forget anybody at all. Everybody else must suffer. Great storyline, Ashley. Makes sense. She and Momo worked at a strip club. So that's all I know so far then. Yes, I do. She will get Anthony. Shayla is no match for Delicia. I like her, but not with Anthony. Well, where do you want Anthony to be, Suzette? That's what we're asking, because that's what the writers are asking. See, the Amber fans are hating on Denisha. The hypocrisy. I don't want him to be. No, not confuse me now. I'm very confused now by the fans, because I thought the Amber fans would have liked this. I thought this was a sure win for you Amber fans, because now Anthony would be distracted, and so he wouldn't be pestering your Amber. But no, I don't like this either. So I'm not quite certain who I like. Where do I want him to be? I'm now very, very confused. You like the character? Another baby mama. BBL type of, fur cornball. I saw. I know the Amber fans are not mad already. It look like them upset already, Amber getting nailed to the cross by Dave. Did y'all forget that? It's just, look here. Look here. Amber has been coming. Amber has decided her man. She has gone to do what she's gone to do. We've already complained, but that's what it is. Anthony needs to get help and work on himself. But is Amber going to work on herself? You know what? JDK, you're right. I'm going to hold myself to the fire. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. So we have to speak to this in a context. But I got you. That's what y'all are saying. My choice would be who? Rolanda? Why? But he doesn't want... I don't know, something about Rolanda that just don't work for him. No one is hating on Denisha. Fake news. Well, Candice, they are not liking right now. They're not liking the whole idea. And I'm an Amber fan, and I want him with Denisha. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna take a poll on this, because we need a poll. Anthony be great. She's mad. She's met with his wife and baby mama and at the birthday party. Gotcha. Anthony needs someone if he's legally separated. I guess it's okay. Shayla's karma is loading. Get them together. That's what he needs. More stress and panic attacks. Drama between her and Shayla. I am so for the storyline. Ro would have been predictable. Need someone different. I think so too, Ashley. O'Neal, Amber fans have been calling for a divorce for Anthony and getting some... trying to get some upset. I am an Amber fan, and until she leaves Dave, he can do what he wants. So, just like Amber is doing wrong, if Anthony goes down this road, it will be also wrong. JDK, you are correct, and I will stand on that he should wait until the divorce process happens. I cannot backtrack from that point of view. JDK. He should wait until after the marriage. The question is, could this get him faster to the divorce? That would be a question. That would be a question right now. Shayla hates Denisha. I love this. Anthony got TKO yesterday, and Delicia will give Sheila TKO when she comes for her. Okay, I see. She can have Anthony. Denisha might encourage Anthony to sign the papers. That's what I'm saying. I mean, look here. Maybe Denisha can encourage him to sign the papers. Could the Amber fans look here? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Could Denisha encourage Anthony to sign the papers? Y'all don't know, maybe Denisha is the one to encourage him to sign these papers. What if Denisha is the one to tell him, you know what, Anthony, you've already got me, you got some pum-pum, forget about Amber, sign the papers. We don't know. That's what I'm looking at right now. Could Denisha be the one to tell Anthony to sign the papers? Amber fans, this may actually be a blessing in disguise for you. Meaning, this may be exactly what you need. This may be exactly what y'all need to get Anthony's mind distracted for at least a little bit. Denisha will definitely upset Amber and Shayla's feelings when they see her with Anthony. Anthony needs to stay under that pressure from pressure from Imanis today to learn. Writers aren't allowing the pressure to stay long enough for him to learn from his wicked ways. But then the question though is, what if Denisha is like the Abigail? Lena, what if Denisha is like Abigail, where he gives Amber half of whatever it is, and then him go to Denisha take away some money from him as well, and he's left out in the cold. What if that's where they're going? I don't know, so I'm just asking y'all. What if that's where they're going? No, you don't think she can be the one. We can pray all we can all pray that she can. Yes, yes, no, possibly. Yes. I'm just saying, maybe it might soften him up a little bit. Anthony's not giving up his money, just like that. Maybe. Yes, 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 no. Anthony should wait until everything is settled before he moves on to another relationship. I agree with you with that. I do agree with you with that. Makes sense. Denisha knows about Anthony and his divorce. Let the games begin. This is more about Shayla rather than Amber. Interesting. Y'all are laughing. You say yes. Say a prayer for Denisha and sign in the papers. He wouldn't do it. She could. No. He's a narcissist. No, yes. Anthony's not giving up that 50% for nobody. Get him on video on her, and Momo can blackmail him. Okay. Justice for Anthony. Can no one encourage Anthony to give up half of his assets? Can no one. Nobody can do it. No, Anthony loves his money. Only Ben can do that. She may be what he needs, but she's not what. She may be what he needs, but he is not what she needs. She's gonna pass on Anthony when she finds out that Shayla is his baby mama. She don't like Shayla, and she might date Anthony to piss Shayla off. Not 50%. Okay. Anthony doing everything but taking the left hand out of his pocket. People can say what they want, but I still don't think it's going to be a divorce. Make sense? Denisha was not a stripper or a bartender at a strip club. She was like an admin manager. Well, she will never sleep with him after Karas played with her. She hasn't dated since, and Denisha have trust issues with men. Well, she's already showing that doing now. Now someone wants Anthony. Now Shayla will run after Anthony. Remember, Shayla said she's in a relationship. Shayla going to tell her mom Anthony has a second Kai. Angelina is not going to go for this. She's going to be the one to tell Anthony to hire private investigators to catch Amber. Interesting, Evan. Very, very interesting. I want to see where this goes. Suzette, you have to read your comments, Suzette. I'm trying to get to it. There's a lot of comments, Suzette. Trust me. I will try to see if I can find it. Give me one moment, Suzette. This is you right here, Suzette. I'm an Amber fan, and all Amber fans are not a monolith. I, for one, don't think that she deserves 50%, and I don't agree with what she's doing. Well, we stayed upon it and we've harped on it and we've left it. Also, I understand you, Suzette. I thought that 50% was important to Amber fans. All right, so let me ask y'all this. The name Kai that the both of them have, are they saying she's closer to Sheila than Amber? That's my question. Is Denisha closer to Sheila than Amber? Let me ask y'all that. Because with the both of them, the name being Kai, right? Sure, it's like a thing there, but is that what it is? Let's talk here, friends. Let's talk. Is Denisha closer? All right, you know what? Let me ask you this. Who is Denisha closer to? How about that? Rather than yes or no. Amber or Shayla? Or none? Let me ask you that. Who is she closer to? Who is she closer to in your estimation? I'm wondering if the Kai has a significance. He's wearing his ring because him still believe him married. And so that people can see it. At least he's not deceiving them. None of them? Okay. No, definitely not half. No man or woman will give half of what they own or have the spouse in a divorce. Let's be real, people. Nobody's going to just sign for 50%, folks. That's what I've been trying to explain to people, but I don't know what I'm gonna get. If it's a woman, she's not gonna just sign over half. And if you're just signing over half just so without going through a long relationship with a person, okay, if you're signing over half and being in Anthony's situation, you're crazy. If you've been together for 30 years and you two have invested life and time and whatever it is, and you guys have done life together, then sure, take half. You win me with a half argument. He's using whatever it takes to get her. They are legally separated, so hiring a detective isn't going to change anything. Both have cheated in the marriage. The only difference that Anthony has proof of his infidelity. Why is he still wearing his wedding ring? Because he's still married. That's why. None of them. Okay. Amber fans, please leave Anthony alone. He's not going to sign the papers. Amber should go for Dave. Should go to Dave for 50%. Amber has also messed herself up by sleeping with Dave every night. Neither. None. Felicia said none. Denisha is happy medium for Anthony. Denisha will give Anthony good advice because he's slow. Just as she advises Tamir on business. You know what? You are right. You know what? You know what? Thank you for this, Leticia, because I don't think people are giving Denisha credit. I don't think people are giving Denisha credit. Hold on. Leticia has made a very good comment. Based on what I know of Denisha, she does give very solid advice. Could Denisha give Anthony solid advice? Yes or no? Well, the jury's out. Mommy says even being married for 50 years, as they they would not give up their money freely. There you go. What I know about Denisha is that Denisha gives solid advice. Leticia, I think you are correct on that. I think you are right on that. Denisha does give very solid advice. And so one thing I can say about her is that she gives solid advice. So I'm saying, is this really what Anthony need? Really, let's think about it. Does Denisha give solid advice? That's all I'm saying. I've watched the Denisha. That's the only thing I know about the Denisha character. She might give Anthony. Right, so that's the meat of the matter right now. This is the meat of the matter, friends. This is the meat of the matter. This is the meat of the matter. Let's talk about it. Let's go. What's wrong with Denisha, friends? Let's talk about it. Okay, so somebody says, O'Neal, you have to call it the same way that Anthony needs to rest first. So let me make it clear, because I cannot now backtrack on the same thing that I've said before. So this is my clear thing. Anthony should wait until after the divorce to be with Denisha. Let me make that clear. Is Denisha a solid girl? What I've seen of Denisha is that she's been very solid with the honeypot girl. She have a very good ear for when people's trying to go around you. She have a good ear for snakes. She have a good ear for those things. She generally has a very good ear for that. But let's work on the thing now. Let's work on it now. Let's okay, so that's the first take. But since he's not going to wait, and since Amber won't wait either, what do I want to do? I'm not quite certain, Amber fans. I'm not quite certain what you want us to do. Take his money, take all of his money, Denisha. Anthony needs to need some oil change. Just like Amber go get her oil change. Denisha will give solid advice and rob Anthony blind. She's a big con artist. Yes. Let's not forget that she's a kind of a snake herself, and that's why she linked up with the honeypot girl. I don't know these things, Sophia, so I'm glad you're pinpointing this. If Amber sees Denisha, she will be in her feelings, but I want Anthony to wait. Wayne's brother was trying to get with Denisha, but she wasn't feeling him at all. Anthony's a narcissist, he only listens to Ben. Aye, sir. Ah, boy. It's a social experiment. That's what it is, JDK. That's what it is. A big social experiment. I hope Denisha milks him of everything. Nah, continue to be the snake that he is. Denisha have changed. Denisha has changed. She is solid for Anthony. Anthony can't call Anthony. Amber can't call Anthony a whore, because a whore is a person who cannot end a love relationship before sleeping with another person. Boom and bingo. I look at it like this. Anthony is trying to get another woman before he signed the papers in that place, and that's what he's doing. No, Anthony has waited long enough. Maybe. Anthony needs to. Have needs too. Her backstory, she used to be a scammer too with guys. She was the best friends with Momo, correct? Denisha is well-balanced woman. Denisha has a good head on her shoulders. No. Anthony needs Denisha at this time, with him being at a crossroads. So Amber isn't resting or slowing down every night. She sleeps out and is getting the pipe. Anthony, to make Amber jealous. He's trying to make Amber jealous. Denisha have a solid head on her shoulders. Okay. All right. All right. I like this. I like where y'all are going. I like where y'all are going. So let's talk about it. Can you see a Denisha and Anthony relationship? Can you see that? Can you see a Denisha and Anthony relationship? Can you see it? That's the first question. Can you even see it in your mind as the audience? Can you see that? Now, let us not forget, friends, that we have always said a lot of things about Anthony, right? But let us also not forget that the reason why people didn't want Amber to sleep with Dave is because they really wanted her to come out clean. That's what they wanted. They never wanted to feel like they were watching her moving from Wayne to Anthony and now doing the same thing without doing it cleanly. Let us not forget that, because I think sometimes people forget that. Yes, as friends, they're totally on a different level. A man cannot be called a whore. It has never been applicable. Thank you very much, friends. For the people who saying Anthony's a whore, you cannot call a man a whore, because men, like I tried to give you this the other day with Iman and the pictures. I tried to explain it via biology, and I tried to explain why it doesn't apply to men. If you're telling me that men are sending dick pics to women and it makes them go instantly react, oh, I need to go get that dick right now, or that penis right now. If you're saying, excuse my French, but if you're saying that men are using, eggplant pics, let me use that word then. If you're saying that men are sending these eggplant pics and women are reacting, say, oh, I gotta go get that right now, let me jump out of what I'm doing to go get it, then okay. All right, if you say so. If you say so. I'm just saying, if you say so. You also have to remember that men has been clowned for not having a lot of women. You do realize that, right? Anyway, I'm just letting you know. Will Denisha really get involved with a married man? Scammer Denisha would be. She's changed. You're also going to remind us how terrible Amber is. When am I reminding you that? I can't remind you about nothing else. I've already spoken on the Amber character. What do you mean? I don't think Amber fans get it. The only thing I wanted for Amber was to come out cleanly. And I told you why I wanted her to come out cleanly, because I never wanted to feel like she would move from one relationship to the next and then move into the next one. That's what I didn't want. I wanted her to do it cleanly. I had certain things, but she's not going to do them. So what can I do? Love and women can do again. Men can be trio force. Women don't like easy men. Also, men spread disease and leaves for you. I'm telling you right now, for you. You might not like that. But a lot of other women like when you have an ex-woman. For some reason, it turns them on, because they like the whole idea of the chase and the win. Only sound like a cheater? No, I'm just being frank, friends. Don't take me giving you a frank perspective as me doing anything at all. I'm giving you a very fair, but like a what you call it, a direct thing. If you don't want me to communicate with it direct and to beat around the bush, I can do that. All right, Margot, if you want me to beat around the bush with you, I can beat around the bush with you. I just don't find it to be pleasing to do that with you. Let me give you the real. How men are. That's all that my channel is. It gives you what a man is. So you can know, all right, you know what? Men are likely to be like this. Now, could a man be a little bit with different variations? Yes, he could. But generally, a man is like this. That's all I'm saying. That ain't nothing clean in Skitland, eh? TTG, ma'am. Ain't nothing clean in Skitland. O'Neill, claim your wrongdoings. We all have. If you're asking me if I've cheated before, then yes. I've already told you that millions of times on the channel. If you're asking me if I have whole heap of girls before, yes. I've told you that millions of times on the channel. If that's what you're asking me, then me can tell you that. If that's what, I don't know what the person was asking, so I'm trying to see what you're asking. Anything you're asking, I probably can give it to you. O'Neill, you know they want you to beat around the bush. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, man. I don't know. If you have a beat around the bush with you, I can beat around the bush with you. If you want O'Neill to beat around the bush, I'm curious who Denisha's baby daddy is. We were surprised Darren has a child. What if it's Dave's? That would be interesting. Anthony will be broke and Amber will be pregnant for Dave. Very interesting. Nothing is clean in Skitland. You know what? You're right. Nothing clean. They're not going to give us what we want, basically. O'Neill, I'm waiting to find out. Please watch the Angelina and Brody skit to see like what's going on in that one. I will have to watch that one and try to comment on that one. Tamira hates Anthony and will not want Denisha to have anything to do with him. She might end up taking some money from him, then ghost him without even giving him any pump pump. That actually is very fair. At this point, Anthony can go poke anything with a hole. I just want to know what the ladies them want. We want you to be to be more gentle with Amber. I am. What me say with Amber right now? Nothing. O'Neill has repeatedly mentioned now how he was the operative word of being was. Correct. Thank you very much to let them know. Thank you. Yes. So just like how Iman used to play the girls, O'Neill used to play the girls. Just like how whatever it is, O'Neill used to do the same thing. So when O'Neill watches these skits, he sees the impact of them and sees how they were. Okay? Now, I also see how much money you basically are potentially to spend when you have a lot of ladies because it costs money to do it. It costs money. It costs money because you have to be in different places at different times. Only I saw Amber on live and she said that people should wait before they make judgments. There will be a twist. I hope there is. O'Neill, you is real. Don't why don't why people don't believe that. I don't know. I just try to give you a real take, friends. I'm not a person who is saying I'm perfect, judging a bunch of people and doing whatever it is. I give you a scenario of it. Some of what Amber goes through, I have gone through. Some of what Anthony go through, I've seen some pieces of that. Give me all the characters and I can give you a piece of like, oh, you know what, I've seen that before, or I've seen that, or that's interesting. That's what happens when you live a full life. Hey, it is what it is. I just keep it real. That's all. I don't know. I just try to keep it real with y'all. I don't know. Try to give you a real perspective. You know, it would be funny when Anthony sees who's that, Kai, and he looks like a twin. Interesting. Amber cannot call anyone a hoe. We never wanted if since as we're talking about Amber, we never wanted her to go for Dave right now because I wanted her to rest. Because what I've seen is a pattern of the Amber character of going in these relationships because she's running from one man to the next. And then when she gets to the next man, she basically says, oh, you know what? You're not doing this for me anymore. So she goes to the next man. It's almost like a, let me go with this man and then I move on. Then we go with this man and then I move on. That was a pattern that they were playing. That's what we never liked. But let me read some comments. I'm ready for Anthony to have a new woman just to get him out of this Amber and Shayla triangle. Now, you know what? That's true. The Amber character is not gentle on herself. That's also true. Amber fans have no room to judge Anthony. That's right, Money Lord. Them not a room. They've got no room. It's only right about Amber. I'm just saying the girl have a pattern. That's all me I say. And people keep complaining. The girl has a pattern. She have a pattern. Whenever, okay, she meet a man and she date him. And she likes everything he's doing. Then he gets very, very old to her. Then basically she says, you know what? You know what? Money Law can give me this and Money Law can give me that. Let me just go to Money Law. That's the pattern I've seen. If me wrong, then hey, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what I say. Everyone in these skits needs to be single, eh? Thank you very much. Then that is not a good feeling to have your wife coming into your house the next morning all the time. That is so disrespectful on all levels. It's time for Anthony to even the score. Let's go. It's tough. That was also tough too. It's like, it's just, for those who don't know, that's what we never wanted. They both have a pattern. So me I talk about Margot. All right, fine. What may I try to do is say that the girl, we need a distinction from the Amber character. I wonder if y'all get this. We were trying to get her to be more distinct. We wanted her to be proven right. She's been saying she's on a different level than these people. And we're saying we wanted her to be on a different level. For you to be on a different level, you must show the distinction. But she hasn't shown it. So now she falls into the same pattern. You're right, Margot. She falls into the same pattern that Anthony's in, where there's no distinction at all. In other words, she's the same thing. So when she says, you know, Anthony, I wouldn't do this like you, no, she would. Shayla, I'm not going to be like you and hide this. Yes, she would. That's what we were saying. That's all we were saying with the Amber character. Anthony is trying to get someone he thinks nobody knows. O'Neill, what would be crazy is if Denisha knows Dave and there's ooh. There you go, Margot. That's what I was trying to do. O'Neill really, look here. O'Neill really likes the Amber character, contrary to what people think. But they don't understand my liking of the Amber character. They think it's a bashing. Them not understand that. They don't understand that O'Neill wanted her to show me the distinction. Is the distinction O'Neill wanted. That's what that okay. That's what O'Neill has really is disappointed about. Is her lack of distinction with Sheila and everyone else. Remember, now, she has been telling these people that she's here and they are here. We have been saying, yeah, they're, we've been for a bunch of months, we've been saying Amber is here and Shayla is here. But when Amber now starts to do the thing that she's doing, she basically bring it like neck and neck. So now we basically almost can't basically call Shayla out because Amber doing just about the same kind of things there. You understand? The only difference is there's just a baby. That's the only difference. Only wouldn't be surprised if Dave and Denisha know each other, and Dave is the father. Interesting. Could Dave be the father of Denisha's son? Wait. You know what? That is exactly what it is, George. I am disappointed in the Amber character, but that's what people are not getting. They get it as me bashing the Amber character. They don't understand that we're disappointed that the Amber character did not show us the distinctions of herself and everybody else. All this distinction that we've been given, we have put so much distinction upon the Amber character. We said she was different than Shayla. We said this is why we love Amber. We said all of these things. We said this. For months we try to rock on the Amber side. Then she does the Dave thing and we're like, well, hey, I guess that's what it is. That's what it is. For the Amber fans who don't understand it and think it's hate, it's not hate, friends. It's disappointment. You must tell the difference between the two. Anthony is considered a gigolo. I guess if he's getting girls like that, more win. Anthony not really no gallis like that. Possibly I wouldn't rule it out. Now here's the question. Could Denisha be the girl from Arizona that Melissa talks about? So you have to understand, friends, that's O'Neill's distinction. That's what O'Neill was about. But y'all probably don't read my thing of it. You see it as hate instead of seeing it as what it is. Disappointment. Could Denisha be the girl from Arizona? Could Denisha be the girl from Arizona? I don't know. Could she be the girl from Arizona for Dave? Could this be the girl from Arizona that they're talking about? Y'all think this lots of possibilities. That's what I'm saying. Disappointed is one thing, O'Neill, but calling Amber trash is another thing. Well, she's been calling the other plum trash. Did we call her trash though? I don't think we call her trash, did we? We said that her character is in the dumpsters. You sure that's what we said? Not saying that you call her trash, but some people are taking it too far. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, no. Look here. My gripe was, look, my biggest gripe, JDK, was just that she lowered herself to the same place that Anthony was. In other words, she succumbed to what her dad said. Her dad, she basically proved her dad right because he was saying to her, don't make Anthony change you. That is where we were just like, you know what? Okay. That's why we're disappointed. It's not else at all. People don't get it. People don't understand that. Good gosh, if she could stop right now and say be friends with Dave and take her time through the thing, and cool off with the judgment, she'll be perfectly fine with me and my book. But that's what it was. It's just you just don't get to judge another person while doing the same thing. Make sense? Like you can't judge somebody else. Like you can't say, well, I'm not like Anthony and I don't just, go sleep around with anybody else, but then you're sleeping around with Dave. Come on, man. It's like, that's what it was. Not the girl from Arizona, but one of his women in Atlanta. Denisha is from Atlanta in the skits. Okay, I see. So not. They're crossing storylines. Anything could be possible. Facts. I'm not ruling out any possibilities. And Denisha, son is Dave's. This would be a good story. It would be. It would be. Exactly. Could be. Only I agree with you about Amber. She disappointed me. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's nothing else. But people misread it as O'Neal hating on the Amber character and whatever it is. No, I'm disappointed. And my disappointment is going to come with I'm now going to have to call things like it is. No, I don't believe that Dave is Denisha's son so far. Okay. Well, it's fair. Is she from Arizona? I'm not sure. I was trying to see. We love you, O'Neal. We know you rock with Team Amber. I do. Listen to me. For a long time, Laverne, me try to push the Amber saga. I just don't like when she do the. Okay, I don't like when she does the I'm better than you thing. Don't do that. Just be yourself and you'll be perfectly fine. We already love you. You don't need to toot the horn and do the whole thing of let me go compare myself with let me go tell people what they're not. You don't need to do that. Amber truly need to heal and learn what love really is. I'm an Amber fan, and that's what people are saying. Them just want to do man for heal a little bit. That's it. That's all people say. That's all. Denisha is doing. What if Dave gets pregnant by what? What if Denisha gets pregnant by Anthony? You're throwing. You don't even know if it's gonna be Marianne West. Well, hey, I don't know. Well, and he has two. No, I don't think Denisha is a girl from Arizona. Melissa said the name, but I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to go back into that skit. Call a spade a spade. That's it. That's all O'Neal do. Call a spade a spade. That's it. Shayla's karma is coming. Let's get into the next meat of the matter here, friends. Will Amber like Anthony having Denisha? Let me ask y'all this. Yes or no? Give me some explanation here, friends. Will Amber like Anthony having Denisha? Let's check this. Jerina says she don't care. She wouldn't care. You sure? I don't think she would care for Shayla, but I'm wondering if a new girl coming into the picture, how does that work? Nope. I saw. She wouldn't care, eh? Anthony wants. She will tell him off. He won't like her, she'll tell him off. Well, you know what? You know what though, Gwen? Maybe him need a woman like Denisha who will rough him up. Anthony probably need to be roughed up. Look here. For him to get some of the pictures, him really needs some more roughing up. Not abused, but him need to be dealt with a little bit rougher. Not abused, because I don't want people to think that I'm saying I want Denisha to be clobbering him over the head. That's not what I'm saying. But he need a little bit of roughed up though. No. Melissa never said the girl's name, only that she still has to screen the calls. No. Amber is falling right into what her dad said about her, letting Anthony change her character. Yes, Valerie. Yes, that is exactly what O'Neal was talking about. No. And that's why I don't like about Amber. She plays the role of being better than anyone around her. That is exactly what I had an issue with. It was that I may have the issue with. You don't need to play like you're better than anybody else. Just play yourself and make everything else fall where they are around you. Just be who you are. But you can't say, hey, don't judge me, but then you're judging everybody else. Then I'm going to have to judge you. I'm going to say, but hold on. You're telling me not to judge you, but then you're judging Tom, Dick, Joe, Jane. That's the idea. Those are the parts of her that may say whatever it is. That's what it is. No. How about if Amber comes home and she and cross the line? Well, that would be a good one. Yes, so long as it's not she nasty. No. Yes. Amber would not care. Yes, but Shayla gonna crash out on Anthony. Right, she doesn't care. No, but it's not like Anthony's gonna introduce her to Denisha. She would definitely care. She went through a temper tantrum about the flowers. That's what I'm saying. You know what, Terrence? Let me ask the question to the ladies. What Why did Amber, ladies, why did Amber blow up? I want a lady's perspective. Blow up about the flowers. Us men are going to pretend like we don't know why. We want you to answer the question, ladies. We're going to pretend as if we don't know why. We need to learn something. And in order to learn something, you have to pretend like you don't know why. Why did Amber blow up about the flowers, ladies? Why? Good Lord, come on. Why did Amber blow up about the flowers? Anthony better be careful. Denisha is young and I'm sure she's still fertile. He'll have another Shayla situation on his hands and I don't think he's ready for another kid amid the divorce. There you go again. Remember Melissa said, I told you, leave these Atlanta girls alone. She's glad he found Amber. After she shed tears, Dave is going to give Amber a baby. Amber will have a fit when she sees Denisha and Anthony. Amber is investing in her future and it doesn't include Anthony. Maybe Amber, Dave, and Anthony, Denisha should go on double dates. Remember how she acted with Trey. Right? Shayla will dislike the honeypot because she thinks she hooked up Denisha with her baby daddy. Interesting. O'Neill, Amber is not letting go of Anthony's mansion. True? Yes. That would be something if Amber and Anthony cross the line. Shayla will be upset. No. Amber will not like Anthony having Denisha. She will pretend like she does. So, all right. Okay. I like this. I like where y'all are going. I like where y'all are going with this. So y'all are saying basically that some say Amber will, some say she won't. Oh, she would definitely care. Denisha is gorgeous and intelligent. I think so. Margot, I think so. But I'm wondering from the ladies them, wanna think. Let me get some perspectives. Let me read on and say, why was Amber upset about the flowers? Amber is upset about the flowers. Amber upset about the flowers. Do you think she would be upset about another woman? I'm asking you. Amber wouldn't want to have Denisha to play, but would play it off as sign the divorce papers and she would rough him up trying to play with her emotions. I don't think she will. It's not Shay Nasty. Give me one moment. Give me one moment here. Anton is going to keep Denisha a secret until she starts to blackmail him. He's going to lose some money trying to keep her secret. True. Paula, let me hear you say, Paula, y'all some O'Neill. Amber has checked out on her marriage. She won't care. All right, y'all say now. Anthony needs some tough love. That's what I mean, George. Honestly, Anthony need a little bit of the tough love because I feel like he's gone very far now and he need it. Just like what Iman did yesterday, he needs something like what Iman did yesterday. She still cares. Territorial like Anthony. She will be mad. She still wants Anthony. Amber doesn't want Anthony, but she doesn't want Anthony with nobody else. Ooh. There you go. Now we're getting into it. Now the ladies them start come out of the woodwork. Now come out of the woodwork, ladies. Because she cares. Amber blew up because she didn't receive any. Ooh, jealous. If Amber be who she is, no one will take her, no one will like her. They will see her as no better than the other women in Skitland. And that's what O'Neill has been trying to say. That's all I've been trying to say. Angela Phillips, I disagree. She's a gold digger. She's convinced Momo to play Didi and Rafi. Plus, she stole money from J Diva. Interesting. I don't know because her reaction was crazy to me. That's why I'm asking you, Jerina. Jerina, uno have better women insight. So give me the woman insight right here. So give me the woman insight. More the woman's intuition. Us males don't know any better. So we're trying to get it from you ladies. Please. Ladies, come out of the woodwork for us here, please. We're going to need your input. We need on the input right now. We're going to pretend like we don't know. Ladies, we're going to pretend like we don't know. Somebody said there's a new skit. Give me some moments and let me see if exactly if I can get it on deck. Give me a moment. Give me a moment here. Because sometimes they have issues when they play from YouTube. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, ladies. I'm gonna get to the new video. Just we'll finish up what we have and then we'll get into it. We will get into it. Don't worry yourself, ladies. But y'all are giving me some insights. I'm gonna take some more insight on what y'all are saying because I want to know what you guys are saying on a couple of the things that y'all are saying. Want to know what I'm saying right here, so give me one moment here, please. Give me one moment. Let's see. Okay. Give me a couple of moments here, ladies. I'm working on the other video for y'all. I'm working on it for y'all. Give me a couple of moments. I'm working on it. Amber is still in love with Anthony because she's still bitter and jealous. Respect because she's asking for a divorce, but she's sending his baby mama flowers, but trying to hold on to her. So respect. So it's out of respect. But Marianne, let me ask you this though. But what kind of respect though she's giving him though, going over to like the next woman house and all them kind of things? There's no respect in that. Would you respect a man that is sleeping out on you every night? Let me ask you that, Marianne. And maybe I gotta ask you that. Maybe I have to ask you that. That is where I have to ask you about it. Because she still cares about Anthony. Anthony isn't going to be with Denisha. Amber still cares for Anthony because if she was scared when he passed out and she was sorry, she was territorial. Makes sense. Amber was in her feelings. She felt like Anthony is disrespecting her behind her back. She said that in the skit. Thank you very much, Angela Phillips. And I like this because, again, my question to it is this though, right? She doing her own thing. It's like, it's ridiculous though. That's correct, Paula. Because he sent them to Shane Nasty and he had a bedroom decorated with flowers playing makeup. Okay? Because there'll be a better chance of Anthony signing the papers. Anthony will definitely use Denisha as a play toy against Amber and Shayla. Please, no more babies in Skitland. The Amber character has been pretending to be what she's not for years, and that's why her life is how it is. I love this, Deborah, and that's why I said O'Neill is the way he is when he comments on her. Amber will not care, but Shayla is going to be pissed because she's never sent her flowers, so she's jealous and he sent another woman flowers. Got you? She's too rough for Anthony. No, on the contrary, he need the rough up though. He needs a rough woman. Brenda, for Anthony to learn, Anthony needs a very rough woman. You cannot be soft with Anthony. Anthony, if you're a woman and you're trying to date a man like Anthony, you can't be soft. Because if you're soft, he's not going to get it. Tough for me to say it, but he's one of those type of men that him need a rough up. And you know, O'Neill, it is what I just have to call a spade a spade. Anthony is not Denisha's type of man. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. I agree. New skit, O'Neill. I'm getting a new skit for you. Don't worry. I'm getting a new skit for you, friends. I'm queuing it up right now. I'm queuing it up. I'm getting it done. Had Amber been honest with Anthony from the beginning and confessed her lies about Wayne, then the marriage would have fared better. I think so too. I believe so too. New skit alert. I've got the skit, friends. I'm bringing it over right now. I had to get it from over my next machine. Give me one moment. I got two machines, and so I got to bring it over. Give me 1 minute here. Give me 1 minute here, friends. I'm bringing it over, friends. I'm bringing it over. I'm bringing it over. I'm bringing it over. Don't worry. I'm bringing it. I am bringing it, friends. Don't worry. I'm bringing the skit over right now. But JDK, you are absolutely correct. I got to go with what you say. Hold on. Why is it looking like this? Give me 1 moment here, friends. Give me 1 moment. I don't know why is it looking like this? Give me a moment here, friends. Give me 1 moment, please. I've got the clip, but it's kind of moving a little weird. Let me just flip the clip a little bit. Let me flip the clip, make sure it's right. Blah, 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 blah. So y'all basically don't like the Denisha and Anthony story. I thought y'all would love this. I didn't know that people wouldn't like this at all. I swear people y'all would have liked this. I really believe y'all would have liked the whole thing, but it look like y'all are, I'm getting the new skit for us. I'm getting the new skit. New skit is loading. New skit is loading. I'm getting with it. O'Neill Anthony wanted Shayla to tell Amber about the flowers. He wanted to gaslight her, and low-key Anthony still wants Amber. Let's have a discussion. You like this? You see, you like this? I saw. How much longer nail biting? Give me a couple seconds, please. Goddess, give me a couple seconds. A while ago I took it over, but I think the clip is a little bit weird. So I gotta redo the clip. So I'm just getting the clip done. Maybe a couple seconds, I guess. Maybe that. Yeah, it's kind of flipped upside down, and I don't like that. You're not able to view that, so I don't want to give you something that you can't watch. I'm working on it for you. Don't worry, Goddess. I'm working on it. It's Goddess. I am working on it, Goddess. If you know me, I'm working on it. You know O'Neill works on it. It's, Goddess, how much longer? Y'all know. Yeah, listen. I'm getting the clip pulled up here, friends. I'm getting it pulled up. I'm getting it pulled up. Denisha did not tell Tamira that she gave Anthony her number, so that's going to cause a problem. Yep, problems are coming. Wayne don't want the saw pot, girl. We don't want saw pot and Wayne back together. She's going to check Amber. The teapot big mad, eh? Well, you know what? Tamira's getting bitter. Well, the ladies, give me some good things. Y'all give me a lot of balanced views. O'Neill Anton is lying. He's not the one who sent the flowers. O'Neill, I'm waiting patiently. Thank you very much. I am trying to get it over to you guys. Give me one moment here. Let me see if I can spin it right now. Let me see exactly if it's ready. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. It should show the way it needs to show, but I don't know it. A while ago, it just showed very weird, so it wasn't watchable. It wasn't very watchable just now. Hold on, Eklund. I'm gonna bring it over right now for y'all. Hold on. Give me a moment here. There we go. I got it, ladies. I got it. I know you've been waiting patiently. Thank you very much for waiting. Here we go. It's a Goddess and the crew. Here we go. We're going to jump into it. Here we go. I'll try to play a little bit more of it. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Does anybody smell jealousy? Do you smell jealousy? Do you smell jealousy? Does it smell like the room has any jealousy in it? Do you smell any jealousy? Do you guys, does any of y'all smell jealousy? Oh gosh. Does anybody smell jealousy? Do you smell the jealousy? One journey, good morning or good afternoon, depending, because I know you're on the next side of the world. So good afternoon. Do you smell jealousy? Is it just me? Is it just O'Neill, or do you smell some jealousy in the room? Do you smell any jealousy at all? Let me see exactly if jealousy is being smelt by the audience. Yeah, Dre's laughing. No. Yes. Yes. She's concerned. Yes. Yes. No jealousy. I'm happy with this combo. You like the combo? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. The Sour Pot Girl is jealous. No. Go and look at the new skit with Honeypot. We're right here. We're right here. Yes. Dre's laughing. Not really. Yes. 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 Concerned. Don't seem okay. All right. Don't go worry. Don't worry. We're gonna get into it some more. Let's go.
What else?
Hail to the no. To the no, no, no. Hail to the no. Hail to the no. To the no, no, no.
Emotional, damn it.
Something tells me that your teapot special is not happy that she has to move down in tax bracket, and Denisha has a chance to come up. So she wants to tell Denisha how she should run her life. This is what you call governing the pum pum, eh? How dare Honeypot try to govern Denisha's pum pum? You can't govern the woman's pum pum. There shall be no governing of the pum pum. Blocking. This is high levels of blocking. Governing the pum pum. Somebody wants to govern it. Ladies, do you have a pum pum governor? Do you have a pum pum governor? The ladies in the chat, do you have someone that governs your pum pum? That's the question. That says, you know what, such and such. That says, you know what, do you have a governor for the pum pum? Do you have a governor? That's the question. And I'm not talking about those who are married, because if you're married, you're married. You should have a governor. Used to, but quickly moved on. If you're in a committed relationship, your answer should be yes. If you're in a marriage, your answer should be yes. So don't bother with it. Because only if I have a governor right now, right? You understand? Only as a married man, I have to be governed. I cannot just be out here. No matter how the women them look good, O'Neal has to seem I am past it. I have to pass it. I have to move past it. Do you have a governor for the pum pum ladies? That is the question. Well, Honeypot girl.
You want things. I don't know if he was thinking about it or he was thinking about it, but the answer is no.
All right. So here's exactly why no, I have to rip with the Honeypot girl, because let's be very, very fair and be very honest. Let's be very, very honest here, ladies. Let's be very, very honest. Just like, okay, the people them that think, hold on, the people them that think that I rip on the Amber character, and I told you why. Let me rip on the Honeypot character. How dare you tell Denisha who for date and say that Anthony is toxic, but Shayla is not toxic? Do you see the double standard right there, sir? That is what I'm talking about. Those things are what O'Neal don't like. When you accept one thing, but then in the next breath you're saying that particular thing don't work. So let's work this out. Is Shayla toxic? No, let's work this out. Let's start at Shayla. Is Shayla toxic? Let's start right there, because you have no wherewithal to tell nobody about toxicity if you cannot even identify toxicity in its finest. Is Shayla toxic? Is Shayla toxic? You see now? See? No. Let's talk about it, because this is what I'm saying to you now. This is what I'm saying to you. If is Shayla toxic? Because if Shayla is toxic, then you shouldn't be friends with Shayla, because remember, Denisha has warned Honeypot girl about Shayla, and has she listened? The answer is no. Side note, O'Neal, Shayla is not put up any boundaries because Anthony is only doing what Shayla allows. Shayla never discusses her and Anthony's dealings with Iman. All right? But she has been toxic to enter into the people in marriage, though. She's been toxic to hold some of the secrets that she's hold, though, George. Family date. Shayla, go get called to the bar. George, if we call Shayla to the bar, George, and we call Shayla to the stand, can we not say she's just as toxic? The things that Shayla has done? No, man, no, George. She can't escape. No. Just like how O'Neal call out Amber when Amber go on with the foolishness. Let's talk about it here. Let us talk about it here, George. Wholehearted agree, very, very toxic. Let's talk about it, George. I hear what you're saying, but I want you to go deeper for me, George. Give me a deeper note than that one. Yes, I agree with you, O'Neill. And that's why I never like Onipa choosing Shayla's side in the situation from the beginning. Shayla is toxic, and every friend she claims a friend serves a purpose. Correct. The same girl that consistently pushes Onipat girl to do a bunch of things, and we're making it look like she not toxic. No, man, give me some more explanation, George. Give me something else. He is going to shower Denisha with flowers and expensive gifts. Shayla has always put Denisha down like she's the help. Correct. We saw these things. Tamara has seen how crazy Shayla can get, but still, Shayla doesn't present to be toxic. Honeypot girl needs to stop because Shayla is her best friend. All of them are toxic there. This Wayne's world. Thank you, Miss Nice. So Amber cheating, going into a marriage doesn't count. And throughout the marriage. Denisha even know Shayla is toxic and not a good person. So me, I wonder now. Ladies, me love when you coming out of the woodwork for me, please, because me no want to make it look like O'Neill is being biased. But let's call a spade a spade. I don't want to make it look like O'Neill is a biased commentator and review things, biasedly. But let's call a spade here. No, hold on. Since when Shayla become Miss Mother Teresa? Since when did Shayla become Mother Teresa? Since when? All of them toxic, intrusive, including Denisha. What Onipat is talking about, eh? I noticed that too. Denisha didn't tell her everything. Toxic belongs to Shayla. A clip showed Angelina might not be Shayla's mother. Interesting. I've got to see that clip. Edna, send me that clip. No. Y'all know darn well only Lango just make that one slide. Tamara is correct about Anthony. And if she finds out the full truth about Shayla, she will think Anthony is toxic as well. Heck yeah. O'Neill Tamara thinks that way about Anthony and Shayla because Shayla told her a lie and said Anthony was pursuing her, and when it was the other way around. Also, it is also because the honeypot girl has refused. The honeypot girl has refused to listen to anyone except Shayla. Amber has spoken to the honeypot girl, and the honeypot girl has not listened to anything Amber has said. Let's not forget this. Tamara is toxic. You were living with Damon and dating the past at the same time. Tamara is talking about toxic. Hold on, Judge. Give me some more notes, Judge, because you have to go defend. You have to go come out of Shayla's defense right now. Come out to Shayla's defense. Shayla is indeed toxic. Shayla is toxic, delusional, crazy as well. All of the above. I would never rather Denisha talk to Anthony than Wayne. Honeypot girl, you is toxic. Look how you was with D. Shayla is very toxic and mentally unstable. Iman has only gotten a taste of what she's capable of. Very, no questions asked. Yes, Angela Phillips. Shayla destroyed the whole family. She destroyed her family and we're talking about toxic? Hold on, man. You know, O'Neill now go sit down and take the whatever it is. You know, they can't shove Shayla down. I told y'all, you know. Me tell you, said not because you say O'Neill correcting the Amber character means he has switched any sides. When Anthony come, he's going to get it. When Shayla come, she's going to get it. Just like when you see me put up Anthony yesterday and him get it because he needed it. That's the same way Shayla going to get it. Which kind of whatever it is. Ain't no way. Anthony is toxic. No, he is toxic. We not say him not toxic, you know. But if she going to talk about toxicity, it shouldn't come out of her mouth, Ashley, because you can't be calling one person toxic and being friends with them, but at the same point, you don't want your friend to be with somebody else and calling them toxic. That's how I'm hoping. O'Neill, I was hoping Anthony tell Iman yesterday he's still taking care of Shayla and tell him about the $10,000 a month. He did tell Iman that he was doing things, but Iman says he wasn't stepping up. So Iman was telling him that he wasn't paying for like the house and him never buy the house and those things. So Iman is saying to him, listen to me, bro. You have a wife. Concentrate on your wife. After Tamara tells Shayla, Shayla will be telling Anthony about Denisha to Anthony the same way. Tamara is talking to Denisha. I'm just saying, look here. No. Your girl ain't gonna get no credit over here. She is toxic. Sheila is just as toxic. And that makes Honeypot Girl toxic for being friends with a toxic person. So no. No. We're not gonna try and see if we can slip off Sheila. See if we can slip in Sheila a little bit. Come on, no. If we're gonna talk about the toxicity, let's. If you open the toxic box, then we shall. So now she knows. But listen to. I'm glad so she have all the things on the table. There you go. If we're going to open the toxic box, that's correct, Margot. If we're going to open this toxic box, please, or if we're not opening the box, open the box for everybody. Because you can't open the box for one person and not open it up all the other sides. So there you go. Denisha now knows he's married. Shayla is his baby mother and he's going through a divorce. She now knows. It's all on the table. It's all on the table. Anthony's business is on the table. There you go. There you go. Anthony's business is on the table. What do y'all have to say about that now? Nobody know about Amber now, so nobody make sure you comment properly so that O'Neal can talk straight. No one knows about Amber's business is not on the table, but Anthony's business is on the table. Can we talk about it? It's on the table. The toxic box. Now let me say this. Let me say this. Wayne is toxic. Don't think Wayne don't get it around here, so too. So let's not make it look like so Wayne is not going to get it. Now make it look like we're not going to get it, you know. So let's discuss this. Wayne is toxic. Don't make it look like you think O'Neal was going to pass up Wayne because Wayne is a man, so O'Neal going to pass up Wayne. Wayne is toxic. Come out of the woodwork, please. The Honeypot fans, them come out of the woodwork. Don't listen to me. Don't think O'Neal was going to miss Wayne. Don't think because I moved to Sheila, mean I was going to skip over Wayne. I don't know. I'm telling you, y'all know O'Neal. Y'all know O'Neal call everything out. O'Neal don't miss. O'Neal don't miss. Can we agree on this? Is Wayne toxic? 93% says yes. So basically, there is a 7% that says no. You believe Wayne is toxic? Come out of the woodwork and tell me who said Wayne is toxic. Come out of the woodwork and tell me that Wayne is not toxic. If you have a defense for Wayne, give it to me. Give me the defense. The 6%. Why is Wayne not toxic? Don't even bother with it because y'all believe O'Neal is as we some people say, woman, whatever it is. No. Our time now for Wayne. Let's get into the Wayne character now. I told y'all before. Wanna know how O'Neal thing work. O'Neal go through piece by piece. Wayne is let's open the toxic box. Margot, let us open the toxic box. Since as you know, I'm going to the toxic folder. Toxic. Let's see. Sheila, toxic. Let's see. Honeypot, toxic. Let's see. Amber, a little bit toxic. Let's see. Dave, extremely toxic. Let's see. Anthony, toxic. Is Wayne at the box to hold on? Wayne, toxic. What else in the toxic box? I'm going in my toxic box. No, make O'Neal go into the toxic box, friends. Don't allow me to go into the toxic box. Give me the names, friends. Give me the names of the toxic. Domini, toxic. Mike, toxic. Give me the next name. J Diva, toxic. Who else? Oh, yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Jay. Jay says, oh gosh, I'm starting to think that the Kountry Wayne skits are rage baits. The writers know how to piss the audience off. Well, what they're doing, I think what they're doing, Jay, they are trying to see if they can call people's biases out. Because sometimes what we do is that We like a particular character, so we or a thing about that character that we see in ourselves. So it suits our bias, and we're happy with it. Because even I have to sometimes, Jay, get corrected by you, the audience, or sometimes somebody may say, "But O'Neill, how come I said this about this instant, but then in the next instant you're saying something different?" And I have to call myself out on that. So that's what the writers are doing. They're trying to see if they can show you how many biases you actually have. Because we do have a lot of inert biases. We have a lot of intrinsic bias. We're biased on certain things, but we don't know that we're biased. So that's what it is. So it may seem like a bit of a rage bait, but that's generally what it is. It's almost like it does that. Ernestine, oh, super toxic. Super. Super toxic. But then they want to give her, a whole lot of whatever it is. I'm working on the next clip. For the people who ask me, tell me that there's a new skit, I'm working on it for y'all. Just give me a couple. I'm going to get the new skit queued up for you. I'm trying to get it queued up. I'm trying to get it queued up for you. And then think about it. O'Neill, why is Amber a little bit toxic? Toxic as well, not even toxic. In fact, let me not say a little bit. Let me correct myself, Stephanie. Toxic. Let me correct myself, Stephanie. You are correct. Toxic. Nonetheless, you're toxic too. So there's a lot of toxicity going on. A lot of it happening. A lot of it is happening. But people make it look like the people are not toxic. Them toxic. Because what Amber is doing right now with Dave is highly toxic. Amber and Dave right now is highly toxic. So you're correct, Stephanie. Amber and Dave right now is highly toxic. No. Please forgive me. Amber is also toxic. Let's just let me put that there, sir. They're dropping the skits today. That's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to find the person that is not toxic. So then basically have a skit of that's what I'm calling it, toxic, right? So we're going. They were trying to use the expression toxic to say that Anthony is so separate and apart from the other people. So let's leave the toxic box. Domini is the queen toxic, unhinged. Jay, I don't know how Mike does it, but again, in Mike's skit, Jay, for me, Mike deserves everything he's getting because Mike have a problem with the love thing and Mike need the lesson as much as he can get it. That's it. That's my answer to the Mike skits. I don't even rip on Dominic anymore because of how stupid Mike is. I cannot say anything about Dominic. It's all on Mike at this point. When it comes to Mike, it's all on Mike. Yeah, I don't even rip on Dominic anymore. If you look at my comments when I comment on Mike's skits, I can't even rip on Dominic. Because how can I rip on Dominic when Mike knows what the woman is and he keeps going over there nonetheless and telling her same love her? You're nuts. I can't even rip on the woman. She's not even wrong at this point. She's not wrong for how Mike is behaving. Mike is just out of the world. Yeah, I'm staying in the toxic box. Mike, it's just too much for me. It's just way too much. And then I cannot watch Mike and Rafi because it's too much. Oh gosh, Ben has become a menace. Have you guys seen Ben? Ben is a menace. Ben has become a menace, friends. I swear to you. Ben is a menace. I'm dropping a new skit for you. Give me a moment. I'm going to drop a new skit. Ben is a menace, friends. He is a menace. He is a pest. Ben is a menace. Jesus. Let's not talk about DC. Those are guys that are in like some upper echelon of toxic. Ben is a menace. Ben is a menace. But you watch Shayla and Anthony skits and he's an adulteress, man. You condone their relationship. Which one? Shayla and Anthony skits. Ben is taking Anthony's money. I'm working on the skit for y'all, friends. I'm working on the skit. I'm working on the skit for y'all. I'm working on it right now. I'm working on the clip for y'all. I'm working on the clip. Give me a moment. Yeah, Ben is terrible. Ben is really, really terrible. I've watched him today lying about church again, and I'm like, come on, man. Why? just unnecessary lies, man. Just unnecessary lies. I think Ben's skit is just unnecessary lies. It's like them just pushing it. With the Ben skit, it feel like they're just pushing it at this point. I don't even understand it. I don't understand the Ben skits. It's a Mike of Stockholm syndrome with a side of flagrant idiocy. Idiotic tendencies. Is Jay right, friends? Is Jay right? You know what, Jay? I'm gonna rock with that one. I'm definitely gonna rock with this. Is Jay right, friends? Jay says Mike has Stockholm syndrome with a side of flagrant idiotic tendencies. I like the intelligence. I love it. The explanation, the articulate explanation here, Jay. I love it. Yeah, for sure. Idiotic tendencies. Whatever you want to throw it there. No, it's all on Mike. When it comes to Domini right now, I don't even blame Domini anymore. I don't. I literally don't. Ask people, I don't. The skit is more about Mike than anybody else. It's not about Domini. Let me see where you said Ladonna. I'm trying to find your comment. Do y'all think Tamir is speaking from love for Denisha or the breakup with Wayne or relationships from Anthony? She doesn't like Anthony. That's what I think it is, Ladonna. She don't like Anthony. She's always hated him. Honeypot has always hated Anthony. She have this thing where she just hates Anthony. Honeypot, let me say it really. Honeypot hates Anthony, and we don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. Oh gosh, Ty is on different levels of toxicity. Let's not get into the... Why do you guys think I don't cover too much of the other ones? Because it's too much for me to watch. It gets too much. It gets too much for me to watch. After a period of time, I check out. I really check out. I'm getting a new skit. Terrence, I'm getting a new skit for us. I'm getting a new skit ready for us. I was trying to see exactly if I can get it done just like this one. Because it's better when I get the clip up. Because when I do it from the other thing, it doesn't do it very well. It tends to pause or whatever it is. So I try to get the clip done. I'm getting the clip for us. New skit coming in, friends. I'm getting a new skit. Bringing the new skit. I'm bringing the new skit. I'm bringing it up. Sade has become a little bit better right now. I like Sade right now. I like how they're making Sade right now. I've always liked Sade, and I don't know what about Sade I like, but boy, I don't know. Them just kill her with Rafi's storyline and J Diva, which I didn't like, and I really wanted to win for Rafi, but good God, it never worked out. Is Wayne encouraging Anthony to go after Denisha so he can go after Amber? I'm not sure. We're gonna see that right now. Good question, Charmaine. I'm going into the skit right now. There's a new skit, friends. Let me get it done for us. Let me do the business. Let Odile do the business for y'all. Let's go. It's a good question. Let me see what's going on. Let's go. Let's jump into it.
Louisville. Midwest, okay. Alright. You already want to get happy. Hey. What's going on, man?
Got everything you need? Mm-hmm.
Well, not really everything. One piece.
I got what I needed.
Yeah,
Did you really get what you needed, though?
Mm-hmm.
Stay here.
I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right.
Alright.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you.
All right, let's start at this part here, son. Did Honeypot get all of her stuff? Something tell me she have more things left in the house. Yes or no? Did Honeypot get all of her stuff? Or does she have a piece of panty laying somewhere around the place? Because I know people do these things. them will leave a bunch of nonsense over your house. Did she get everything? Or is there a panty with some hole inside of it? Or does she have, a panty with some holes in it? Did the honeypot get all of her stuff? That is the question. Or has she been leaving? Or has she left, her panties over there with holes? Friends, if you're not used to me, welcome to the channel. For those who are just joining me for the first time, welcome to the channel. I play rough over here because in all the name of fun. Come on now. Did she leave a panty with holes inside of it, basically? Did she get all of her stuff? Or is there a panty or two with a couple holes in there? With a big old hole inside of the panty, did she leave one of these? Did she leave something over here? Did she leave this one? Don't worry about this now. Hold on, because they've been making panties with holes in them now, just in case. Just in case, so that way they can slip it in, so the lady can't hide. So when women are trying to put you on lockdown and she wearing the chest to the belt, you can kind of, you have to buy these type of panties for her because you want to be able to. Mommy, thank you very much for the super chat. Mommy says, oh my gosh, let's get back into the thing itself. I apologize. Hey, y'all, listen to me. If y'all come over to O'Neill's channel and y'all not willing to have fun, this may not be the channel for you, man. We have fun over here. We'll have fun. Tamara, Wayne has moved on. He's done. Go pick up your feelings. Thank you very much, Mommy, for the super chat. Let's jump into it. Let's jump back into it. So only for stop it. All right, only going to stop it. Never mind. I'm going to be myself.
All right, Denisha, you be good, girlie. All right, Tamara.
Alright.
What?
See you, Anthony.
That's crazy, man. So get some bracelets following and tapping each other, don't even know how to act. That's crazy. Y'all ladies be smooth.
Yeah.
Denisha, don't let that energy rub off on you.
I won't.
It's crazy.
Yo, why didn't you tell me about her?
Oh,
Denisha.
Denisha?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to tell you about her for?
What you? Come on, man. You done brought all these people around, and she just pops up looking like that?
Why should they have told you about her though, Anthony? You're still a married man. Why am I going to tell a married man about a single woman? What were you trying to do? Go out on a limb and go cheat with her? Come on now, Anthony. You're asking some stupid questions. It's a dumb question to ask right now. That was the dumbest question this boy has ever asked just now. It's the dumbest question. That is the dumbest question he has ever asked. He's a pure nut. Why would I tell you about a married, and you're a married man? Anthony is a pure nut. He's a nut. Wayne will have more problems to worry about than Tamira. Dan the man is coming to Wayne about Lauren's nut job. Him sound foolish. Tamira thinks that she's hurting Wayne when she's hurting herself. Soft serve ice cream. Anthony slow. He's going to encourage Anthony to get the divorce and go after Denisha. Very interesting. Go ahead.
Yeah, so she woman is beautiful. Yeah, she fine. She should try to holler at her then. Man, don't give me that look, man.
Oh my God, boy, Atlanta never.
Bro.
Atlanta.
Bro, she is.
But did you shoot your shot?
She gave me a number. She gave me a number, man. And peep this, man. She's got a son.
Mm-hmm.
I got a son.
Oh,
And guess what their names are? Kai.
her son ain't
Her
Kai.
son's name is Kai.
Interesting. And that's what we're talking about when it comes to this narcissist. What are you talking about? Talk to me, Margot. When you say what you're talking about, like what? That little part there? Well, I prefer the word cheater than narcissist. I think Anthony's just a cheater. He just like cheating. But as of right now, okay, what makes it a little bit difficult now with Anthony now is that him wife not coming home anyways. His wife has stopped coming home. She stopped giving him the pum pum. I'm just saying, if you did the same thing to a woman, she would do the same thing. Her husband stopped coming home and you've stopped giving her attention. Haven't we seen women do this? Denisha is a member of the BBL's club. Anthony's not going to get his money like Wayne gives his. Anthony, Mike named Kai. That's correct. That's correct. Atlanta sound like he's in middle school. I wish Wayne would stop bringing girls with BBLs on the skits. Only think Denisha have a BBL? I didn't see it, but all right. Why would you think she have a BBL? Does Denisha have a BBL? How y'all know this? I want to know she have a BBL. What are y'all using to judge this? Hold on, man. Hold on. Maybe y'all know something that I don't know. How y'all know this? I want to know what the BBL. I want to know. You know, you understand? When I get me now, you know, because I don't know how do you know this? She does have a BBL. Hold on, the George, because the George, you wake up the chat now, you know, George. George, the chat is agreeing with you. O'Neill, you know what? All right, you know what? Let me hold on. Let's see. What does the BBL do? I never really see it, but if y'all maybe y'all have a better eye when you have the BBL eye. Let me see if I can see it. I mean, I said Denisha one just now, okay? Wow, spread out there, so you know. Boy, foot them spread out. Yeah, see that? Lord, wide. Ooh, okay. Well, let's look at our wide stance and see if we can get it from the wide. Whoa. We're doing the BBL check here. Let me do the BBL check. We're doing a BBL check. For those who don't know, we're doing a BBL check. Let me try to do a BBL check. Let's see. Give me a moment. I'm trying to do a BBL check because y'all should have a BBL and I don't see it, but I don't know how on the see this. Y'all have better eyes than I do. Y'all have the BBL eyes. We're doing a BBL check for those who just come in. Give me a moment, please. Give me 1 moment. I'm trying to see. It's like y'all know it. Like y'all know it more than I do right now. Okay. Okay, let me look on. Did they show her back? She look kind of flat to me. I don't see the BBL, but if y'all say so, hey, I gotta work with it. Oh, I guess I see a little. Okay. Una says she extra curvy. Okay. Okay, I see it. Never mind, friends. Never mind. Never mind. I see what y'all are saying. It's too perfect. It's too perfect. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. It's too perfect, is what y'all are saying. It's too perfect. It's too perfect. It's too perfect. I see what y'all are saying. It's too perfect. I agree with you. I see it. I see it. George, I see it, George. Me see it. Me see what I'm saying, George. Denisha looks identical to Delicia, Momo, and Lauren. I guess I see what y'all are talking about. Margot, where you say Margot? Margot in the chat, I give trouble enough. Well, at least he have this is stripper. Denisha says, why does everyone encourage Anthony to move on, but Amber should take her time to heal? Amber is a gold digger, but Anthony is bouncing back. If this isn't a double standard, who is saying that? So Tanisha, I think the people are saying that they would have loved if Anthony had just done his thing alone as well too. We would have wanted that. but we're not getting that anymore. And as of right now, I think they've made peace with the fact that Amber's character is going to be with Dave. That's what's going on, Tanisha. People have made peace with it. They're no longer getting that, and them say, you know what, we're going to just make peace with it. That's it. That's basically what's going on with the Anthony character right now. People just making peace with it. Them tired of the foolishness, and them like, you know what, whatever. We'll just make peace with it. So that's what's going on. People don't really want it, but them just making peace with it. That's all.
Well, Atlanta never, bro. Atlanta, bro. She is. But did you shoot your shot? She gave me a number. She gave me a number, man. And peep this, man. She's got a son.
Mm-hmm.
I got a son.
Oh.
And guess what their names are? Kai.
Her son ain't
Her
Kai?
son's name is Kai. And you always talking about things happen for a reason
boy.
and God.
I can't lie, man. That might be a real God. But I'm proud of you, man. You know what? You ain't letting those situations. I've been waiting for you to come back, man.
Come back.
This the Atlanta I know. See something you want and go get it.
Man, that girl
Yeah,
is
she
gorgeous.
bad now.
And her spirit. Like just talking to her while y'all were in there.
Yeah, I don't know about all her spirit now. Is her spirit good to you? I don't know if you're a good judge of spirits. Just say you like her, man.
You see why I wanted to be with a Denisha? Because I want this boy to learn. This is the thing. Tanisha, this is the thing. Anthony needs a lesson from a Denisha. Or someone. I don't know. He need a lesson. I mean like a soft lesson. I mean like a very hard lesson. Because Denisha is savage. He need a lesson. Him need a lesson. The message gone. The God message. Charmin, you know I'd never believed in that message, none at all. I never believed that message there. I suck. Friend Charmin is asking the question, did the message from God expire? They all need a lesson, Marco, but if we can get Anthony to get a little lesson, I would take it. What happened to the message from God? Did the message from God? Hold on there. Charmin is asking a very good question. Charmin, me forget about the message from God, you know. Didn't God whatever happened to the message from God, son? Anthony, this is God. Anthony, you need to stay with Amber. That is the message from God. Whatever happened to the message? Whatever happened to that message? That's a good question. Oh gosh, you know what? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Charmin is asking about the message from God, friends. Whatever happened? It looked like the message expired. Did the God message? You know what, Charmin, you're absolutely right. Did God's message expire? Did the message to Fox? This is why I have to tell people about him get message from God, eh? Cheating shows up, so no matter what, it's gone, eh? Anthony message from God stayed until Amber left him in the house with Shayla. Let Atlanta have fun. If Amber can go frolicking around with these streets, then why can't he? That's at this point, Jay. That's what I said, because at the end of the day, there's really nothing going on. I cannot at this point. There's nothing to talk about. These people are overusing God in the wrong sense. This isn't what we mean. Amber and Ernest has taken Anthony through it. Correct. And you know Ernest, she have something to do. Well, hey, I know me and Angela, it was Charmy that bring it up, which is a good point. I don't know what message that we don't know which message, Stephanie. I don't know which message. Stephanie, me don't know which message. But someone asked the question, is Wayne trying to get Anthony distracted with Denisha to get Amber? That's a very good question. Yes or no? Not a God. Laverne, the boy, and have no God. Not a God in him. I've been saying this. It's a very good question. Is Wayne using Denisha to get to Amber? This is now the question people is asking now. Why is Wayne pushing this so much?
That's what's up, boy. I get that Atlanta look back in your eye, boy. You a cold boy. You something cold, boy.
Man.
Yeah,
What took you so long to bring her around? Is she should
Hey,
start
man.
working with Tamara?
Nah, she been working with Tamara, man. If you would have came to the party, you would have knew that. Oh, she been working with Tamara, but nah, man. I'm proud of you that you. Hey, man. You out here.
Yeah.
That's the look I like in your eyes.
Yeah.
Now we could focus that back on business. Cause you know I'm good. I'm glad you my homeboy, my brother, and all that. But it's like you came in my life bringing money, and now we just talking on the steps with Polly getting my nose.
There you go. So in other words, what Anthony said to Amber was correct. You remember that statement that Anthony said to Amber? You guys remember that statement? Y'all remember that statement that Wayne told Amber in the kitchen? If someone can find it for me, y'all remember that statement? He is confused at this point. Error, he is confused. A lot of confusion going on in this kids right now. Remember Anthony said to her, men like me and Wayne are always going to be friends. He said this in the kitchen. That means him never did a lie to Amber in that moment. That's all I'm saying. Do y'all remember this? Let me see if I can get the skit. Let me see if I can get the skit up. Hold on, give me a moment. I'll try to get this skit up. Hold on, because this is very important, especially for Amber fans. This is a very good skit for you guys, because y'all went on a rampage and wanna behave bad. When people was trying to tell y'all about say, Anthony, I be mean. Some of the times he's talking the truth. I ain't saying he's always right, but I'm saying he says some things that are not untrue.
Men like
This is a statement. Let's not forget this. Let's not forget this. Now do you see what he was saying? Because that's what I want the ladies and to pick up. More on to pick up on the little things that man don't. Not all the times Anthony's talking, he's saying a bunch of nonsense. Sometimes say nonsense, don't get me wrong, because he says a bunch of nonsense. Trust me, he does. But there are times when he's right, listen to what he said right here. Listen to this statement. This is the statement right here.
See, men like Wayne and I, we may be a lot of things, but we respect each other's business. We respect money. And me, I'm an asset to Wayne. I've brought him a lot of money. You, not so much. Huh. See, Wayne and I look at women like you as just what you are. Nothing. You know, my grandmother, she used to have all these names for...
Stop it right there, sir. Let's talk now, ladies. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Was Anthony right about this? He said this. Don't listen. Don't get in your feelings. Come and know sometimes Amber fans get in them feelings when he says these things. Sometime him right and sometime him wrong. Do you remember when he said this? Do you remember when he said this? Some people still have said no. Even after you sit just on the step just now. Listen to what Wayne just said just now.
Is a spirit good to you? I don't know if you're a good judge of spirit. Came to the party, you would have knew that. Oh, she been working with Tamara, but nah, man, I'm proud of you that you, hey, man, you out here. Yeah. That's the look I like in your eyes. Yeah. Now, we could focus that back on business.
Ladies, that are the lesson. That are the lesson. Boom. That is the lesson. That are the lesson. That's why Dave is dangerous. For those who don't know why Dave is dangerous, especially for the ladies them, that's why Dave is dangerous. Because Dave in the same bracket as Anthony and Wayne. Not all hot gas in Ashley, because Anthony did say this. He says that's what it is. All right, the people in the chat, them who name calling, stop name calling, please. Thank you. They're talking like friends. Yes, them are snakes together. What he said about Wayne was not the triggering part for Amber. No. I'm not talking about the degrading part of what we're talking about, right? Of what part y'all are talking about. I'm talking about when he said this about men like him and Wayne. And I'm saying this to say that this is why Dave is dangerous. Because Dave is basically similar to Anthony and Wayne. So in other words, Amber really is swapping Black Dog for Monkey. Thank you for the super chat, Susan. Susan says, God's message still applies. It will happen. Thank you for the super chat. Mary. That's definitely a thought. Anthony is not a friend to Wayne. What happened to the friendship with Dalen? Gone. She's in a trick bag trying to get his money. Wayne and Anthony is like Amber and Shayla. Exactly. I'm just trying to pinpoint something to you, O'Neill. Anthony only like that with Wayne, and Wayne only he would be that way with other businessmen. So I disagree. Anthony loves hurting Amber, period. You think that's what it is? I don't think that's what it is. If he's saying that's why I hurt her, period, I don't believe that. Does he want to put her in her place? That's fine. But I'm telling you what it is. He gave her a true statement. Now, whether she take the statement or not, what the question is this. Is Dave like Anthony and Wayne? That is your question. Because if Dave is the same thing, get ready with your tissues, because your girl going to be hurt again. Get your tissues ready. If Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Is Dave like Anthony and Wayne? Let me see exactly how I'm reading this. What the writers are doing, they are giving you a class in different types of men. And the more them give the class, the more some women believe it and some women don't believe it. Because they want to believe in fairy tales. And O'Neill keep being very, very honest and say, ladies, don't believe in a fairy tales. This is how man stay, especially when he's this and him this. Just like I ask you all the time, ladies, how you feel about this? And you give me a good woman perspective. Dave is a businessman. I'm just telling you, in other words, be very careful of the Dave thing that she's on. Because at the end of the day, Amber fans are going to come on the channel and you're going to cry foul again. You're going to cry foul again. Kountry Wayne is going to learn his lesson in a very tragic way. Yes, Dave has similar ways like Anthony and Wayne. And Amber will get the same result. No tissues needed. I'm just saying get on the tissue ready. Who's said Dave isn't a scammer? Correct. Dave might be even worse. Yes, I agree. Dave is dangerous just like Wayne and Anthony. That's why all of this time Dave is single. It's all about making money. Yes, Dave really can't care about a married woman. The jury is still out on me for Dave. But I see what you're saying. I just want to show it to you, JDK. If you want to put him on the same category, listen. When you're single and you're a millionaire, you tend to want to have the pick of the litter. It's just the way it is. Because most of the women are going to want you. Most women are looking for you. Think about it. Most women say they want a man that makes 6 figures. I'm just giving it to you. So imagine when you start making 7 figures. You're getting a way bigger pool of women. I'm just trying to show you what's going on. So it's what you can deal with. I told you long ago, that Amber should get a man that is on her level. Like a man that make the same amount that she makes and keep running her thing. But y'all say no, she can't get Dave and I say, okay, all right. No problem. Paula, I will do it. O'Neill, let's revisit the Dave character when it happens. No problem. Let's just say I called it here. What date is today? 5/25. 5/25/2026. O'Neill called it. I think they're turning the Amber character to a sneaky savage, and poor Dave is going to be a dominant. I think after Amber using Dave to have something to do with. Dave, Black around it is Dave for sure. But unless Amber is still in the big house with Dave, why hasn't Anthony met his business marketing guy if he is fronting all the money? Because he basically not did it. Malcolm, yep. A man that's dating a married woman is a red flag. Thank you. Red flag. O'Neill, I told that Amber's energy attracts narcs. Which means what? She might be a narc herself. Because magnets attract what they are. Polarity must be there for it to attract. Like forces attract, unlike forces repel. Which means what? Everything she tell you, oh, Anthony a narc, that means she's a narc as well. That's why I don't use the narc tag like that. Dave will throw Amber away if he's getting it, getting in front of his money. Correct. If Amber starts to mess with Dave's money, you will see the real Dave. But y'all, hey, I'm just saying, you will see another Dave if Amber starts to get in between Dave and his money. I think Dave is worse. Dave is a real businessman who will have sex wearing his glasses. That's correct. Dave is worse than Anthony and Wayne. Dave is definitely similar to Wayne and Anthony. Exactly. That's where you want to get. Don't worry about the other little things that happen in the kitchen. I know you want to worry about that, but don't worry about that. I want you to worry about what your girl Amber is doing and where she's going. Because remember, y'all are saying, yes, O'Neill, she should do this. She should whatever it is. And yes, O'Neill, she should move forward. And I'm saying, hold on. This is why we said she should have healed. Because, see, a man can take it. But a woman gets hurt much easier than a male does. You know what? You know what? Maybe that's a question. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Does a, okay. Who hurts more after a big breakup? Woman or man? Let me ask you this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to give a gender bias on it. I want to hear from you, the audience, because I like to have data. I like to have some data. Who hurts more after a big breakup? I just want to know from you, ladies. Come, let's go. Woman. Don't worry. Ladies, I'm not going to say it for it because I don't want people to make it seem as though, you know what I mean, whatever. I'm just saying. Men suffer, you know. Who hurt more? But the woman, the man, who hurt more? It's one out of the two of them. I'm not saying a man doesn't hurt, but you generally have one that hurt a little more than usual. T Baby says we have room to judge Anthony. That is not a pattern of Amber O'Neal. It is a pattern. Which one? You're talking about her going from one man to the next man. It's a pattern. She showed the pattern. She showed the pattern with. Think about it, T Baby. Think about the pattern of what I'm saying. I want you to look at her time frame. She did the mic thing. In the middle of the mic thing, she went right to Wayne. She never wait. Then after Wayne thing not working, she went right to Anthony. Then when Anthony started doing his thing, she went right to what? Kelvin. She was trying to go to Kelvin. That didn't work out. Then from Kelvin, she went right to Victor. Then from Victor, she went right now to Dave. What we know of Anthony is Anthony was with a stripper, right? That's what he was doing. He was out just doing anything with a stripper. Then he met Amber, him fall in love with her, and he married her. Then we see the next side of Anthony do a bunch of things. We see Sheila come in the mix. No, him have some blame in there, but we see Sheila get in the middle of it. Who hurt more? We're asking who hurt more. So 72% say women. So my take is this, right? My take is this. Yes, both women and men hurt in relationships, but the truth of the matter is this. You're more inclined to have more sympathy for a woman than a man. Let me put it this way then. Society is more inclined to have more sympathy for a woman than a man. True or false? In other words, what I get at is you're more going to feel sorry for the Amber character because you're going to get hurt again. That's what I'm getting to. Good job. I'm getting it in right here, so. True or false? I'm gonna get it inside the chat. Society, you're more inclined to feel sorry for a woman than you is for a man. True or false? I know I'm not trying to make these things up in a friends. You know this already. Look upon society and you see what rule. You're not talking about the main factor. Kountry Wayne needs a lesson. The lesson from need to learn his lessons. He does, but I mean, I don't know. Look here, Kountry Wayne has made these kids very weird. Men turn ruthless when them get hurt, correct? But it is what it is. Even women are wrong. Studies shows that women feel more intense initial hurt, while men experience longer lasting lingering pain as the loss sinks in, because somewhere, somehow, him have to pop back up. Society telling me he has to pop back up. Him not have the time to sit down crying because nobody going to take care of him. As a man, nobody now going to take care of you. Denisha doesn't know Dave. She doesn't seem like the type of woman who knows Amber has ever said that. Amber has never said Amber has never said what? I'm not sure why you said I'm here to T baby. True. I'm just saying you're more inclined to have sympathy for a woman. Ladies, I'm not making up anything. So my time with y'all make it look like I'm making these things up. But you know what? Hey, go ahead. See the chat there. I try to say I can, be very, very objective by using a consensus of the audience. It depends on the type of woman. Not all women are created equally, so to speak. I know some true savages like Lauren. Yes, but it's not the main. Okay. If you want to give a general statement, Twilia, that's why you're always going to have outliers on a map. But I'm giving you a general statement. Generally, you're going to feel sorry for women. Generally. You're more inclined societally. O'Neill, why do you think Amber is going to be hurt again? Anthony is yet to meet and know that Dave is playing in his cookie jar. Because, why I believe Dave going to hurt her? Because Dave is a player. Dave is a player, Charmaine. And she's going to get on Dave's nerves. Dave is a player. And Amber is going to get on his nerves. Yes or no? I'm just telling you why I think she'll get hurt. I'm just saying. I agree with that fact. Even women are wrong. Wayne manipulates broken people, women, children, all of them. That's true, Rusan. Rusan is giving out some facts inside the chat as well too. Go ahead. O'Neill, men have told me that men get over women by getting with another woman. I would say women hurt longer than men. And men get over women quickly. They will have to try to do that. Dave is a player and he's going to get annoyed of Amber. Amber going to get on him nerves. This is what I think is going to happen. This is what I take the stories. Unless you show me something different. Dave is a player and Amber is going to get on his nerves. Don't worry. Go ahead. So, in the beginning, let me give you from a man's space. You can take it or you don't have to take it. But let me give it to you from a man's space. When you just start date a girl and she's running out of a relationship, right? She just have a man that she was with just now. And she's in a relationship with you. In the beginning, it's all Danny and Rosie. Because you're getting the pum-pum. And it's good. And you're doing your thing. And you're riding out the pum-pum and you're doing your thing. After a period of time, it is going to start to wear on you. You're going to be tired of listening to stories about the next man that has been hurting her. Right now, Amber is staying part-time with Dave, so it suits Dave. That's another piece. When Amber starts being full-time with Dave and Dave starts doing his own thing, and Amber don't like the things that Dave is doing, and then you're going to see a different side of Dave. Let me put it that way. Let me put it that way to you. When they want to accept it, let me just put it that way to you. You will see a different side of Dave then. But that is my thesis. That is my thesis. That's coming from a man or a woman. It's coming from a man. I'm giving it from a man. I don't know how women feel on this. I'm giving you this perspective from a male point of view. From a male point of view. I'm giving you this from a male point of view. When you just get the girl, and she keep telling you about the other man, for you, it's nothing at first. She keep talking about him. You're getting the pum-pum, so everything is all good. As time goes on, and as you start to get more time around her, and she starts to spend more time with you, things will start to change because she's no longer leaving and coming in. Now she's there all the time. I'm giving it from a male perspective. You can do what you want to do with that. That's all I'm saying. You can do what you want to do with that. Sympathy from Larry. Eh? Amber needs to stop talking about Anthony to Dave. She's doing it. Amber is a nice part-time job right now. Full-time, the benefits don't outweigh anything else. Tamara blocks Denisha because Shayla is her best friend. Correct. Only I agree. Dave will hurt Amber. She's already getting on his nerves talking about Anthony 95% of the time. I'm just telling you this. But since I don't want to listen to O'Neal, don't worry. Hey, listen. Don't worry. You don't have to listen to O'Neal. You know O'Neal, I'm not going to force you to believe this. Bertha is in the hospital. Amber is a part-time lover. Correct. She's a part-time lover. Part-time lover, loving easy. You go over there. You knock the boots. You have a good time. Part-time. It's like a part-time father. Good part-time. Full-time, you have to deal with him full-time every day. When he's upset, when he's angry, when he feel good, when he's annoyed, you have to deal with that. She shouldn't be talking about the other man. Correct. I was told by a man I talked to about my ex too much. Okay. I was told by a man I talked about my ex too much in the beginning, and I talked to that man for 4 months, and he thought he could treat me the way I was in my old relationship, but it gave me a rude awakening. Exactly. Amber is too impulsive. She needs reassurance, and you'll be back off eventually because she cannot be satisfied. Correct. Bethany's in the hospital. Bethany in the hospital. I don't know. Anthony is already getting on Dave's. Amber is already getting on Dave's nerves, asking stupid questions like, "Am I a piece of tail?" Amber, no relationship is going to work out until you get yourself together. This is what we were saying when it came to the Amber character, but I don't think people understood what we're saying. Them take it as bashing, but they never realized that, yes, we're saying things that make sense. But again, let me leave it go. Amber is boring, so the excitement will run its course. Dave will grow tired. I'm telling you now. See the man them are telling in the chat? The men are telling you in the chat right now. It's a matter of time, and Dave will be tired of it. Anyways, friends, I am a little bit tired myself, so I'm going to leave it right here. I love the discussion. This was a very healthy discussion. We heard all sides of the fence. Me love it from everybody. You know us, friends. We love skits. We love us talking skits. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Look out for the videos of the day. That's what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. And enjoy your Memorial Day. I don't want to take up all of it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, friends. Love you.
Welcome to the O'Neal Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.